checking in for our full moon. So I'm Sherry Mosley here in Sausalito, California. Welcome, beloveds. And we are checking in with our Council of Light and Elohim via Akashic Enlightenment for our light language, DNA activation, as well as our Ascension upgrades and messages for this amazing full moon. Not just a full moon, but it's also a lunar eclipse. So it's a little bit tricky in the sense that the lunar eclipse is happening at 10 o'clock p.m. Pacific, and the full moon is fully full at 1 a.m. on the 19th. So we're kind of bridging over the evening of Thursday the 18th, coming into the very, very earliest morning of the 19th. So this full moon with the lunar eclipse is a very brightening energy. There seems to be a sense of it seems to be like a sense of a little bit of fresh air before there is more transformational work that's going to be taking place. So this full moon is really giving us a little bit of a break, but also a break in the sense like you need some maybe inspiration or like a breath of fresh air in order to be able to move forward on what the new moon brought in earlier this month. Right, so we have a Venus retrograde coming next month, right? So right now it's really this opportunity to maybe get a little excited. Right, we went through all this transformation coming through the summer that started in later spring, and we've been integrating this deeply in September, and then October all the planets went direct, and we've been integrating everything on that level. And so now we're in this month of, finally maybe getting some clarity on things. And on beginning of November the 4th, when we had the new moon, it really brought in a lot of new things. And maybe these are just, planting the seeds for the new ideas that we need to move forward on, right? And so this full moon is really allowing us to have a space to expand that. Okay, so there may be some actions that are taking place, as well as very synchronistic meetings. So maybe meeting people, maybe finding a place that is, let's say you're moving, or you're moving into a new relationship, or you're changing careers. Whatever that is, it's meeting new people, the right thing popping up at the right time. There's a sense of they're saying the sound is a little off. It doesn't sound right. Okay. Not sure. Maybe the microphone. Does that sound better without it? It may not have been working the best. All right. Does that sound better? A little better. Well, okay. No, there's no sound. Some people are saying no sound. Some people are saying it's better. So I'm not really sure. Let's see if that. Does it work now? The sound is low. I don't really think I can change that. Yeah. There's a white noise machine in the background, so I guess it's maybe the microphone is picking up on that. I don't know. Okay, you guys are all saying really different things. It sounds like the sound is working. Some people are saying it's very loud. Some people want me to turn it up. So I'm not really sure. Yeah. So next time I'll turn off the white noise machine if that seems to be coming through loudly on the live. But I'm going to continue checking in here with the full moon. And so, it's really creating this platform for synchronicity, right? And so, it's better without the mic, okay. So there's going to be opportunities for to meet new people, to meet new situations, for new things to come in. That is the moving forward of this full moon, right? So the full moon is, you can almost say it's like the spotlight coming in, and there's a sense of that's what's exciting. Is it's kind of like turning up the brightness on what you're meant to do. Right, so it's a little bit more adventurous, exciting. There may be really deep connections being made right now. So this could be like old soul partners coming back, soul family, meeting of soul family, as well as maybe connecting with other lifetimes, right? So this is going to a very deep place with this full moon, so that we can really move forward in these new directions that are quite fated or in a strong alignment with where our path is going now, right? And so it's really, these 2 moons of this month are really the turning, the beginning of the turning, right? So we went through a lot of transformation, and we've integrated a lot, and now we're starting to take some actions, and we're starting to turn into those actions. So again, it may be a little bit like of a step forward and then waiting and seeing what shows up, right? And in our Akashic Enlightenment Mastership group, we're discussing how we're channeling through that there is a sense of, sometimes the step forward that you take is just about allowing whatever your reaction is, or whatever comes up from taking that step, to allow you to go through that process. So there may be some steps that you're taking forward that may not fully manifest, and it's really to get the shifting going on within you, right? And so there's a process of letting go of attachments, letting go of outcome, allowing you to come into a deeper alignment with who you truly are. And that is where, when you talk about transformation, you really want to get to that highest level, that highest frequency, so that you are in your highest path and your highest alignment. So that's what the Gateway Guardian Angelics are also really focusing on, which is why we're doing those sessions in October, November, and December. There's 3 levels. You can do them at any time, join in at any time. The link is posted in the description. It's also on my website. And these are allowing us to move into this highest frequency, so that then you are able to align your soul path, what you are doing in this present time, in the manifested material realm, at the highest soul evolution or consciousness that you have come into, right? So it's very, very deep soul accelerating work. And again, you take this with you when you leave this incarnation, right? So again, we are in a very transformative year in the sense of awakening and then changing our material realm based on where this awakening has brought us to, right? And so this year is setting the template for many of the years to come, just because of the Saturn-Uranus squares that are this year. They are bringing new realities, right? And so, as I've mentioned before, when there are eclipses like this with this moon, or with the Saturn-Uranus squares that are happening this year, these are opportunities for us to go at an accelerated rate. They open up like a transformational gateway or a portal to higher frequencies, the higher divine, right? So the normal lunar cycles is a time for us to connect with the divine and allow our highest blueprint to be mirrored to us, which is why we connect with the Elohim and the councils of light to allow us to see and access this blueprint. But when we add in all the extra events that are occurring this year, it's allowing us to really accelerate in the earth dimensional plane, right? Because as souls, we're extremely multidimensional. We're connected to source. But while we're here in this dimensional realm, we are limited to what is accepted in the earth dimensional realm. But when we have these astrological events, it's kind of like the opportunity for the magic to increase, right? Or the consciousness, the enlightenment, the soul acceleration to increase, right? And so that's what this year is about. And now we're at this full moon lunar eclipse. So it's going to turn up the magic on everything that's already been happening, okay? So you definitely want to keep an eye out for what is taking place, okay? Pay special attention to any nudges that you're getting, all right, to go forward in certain directions. Okay, so I'm starting to feel the energies coming in here, so we're going to go ahead and connect to the Elohim and the councils of light, going ahead and connecting to this full moon lunar eclipse. Kashara noke shikano kote ke ashtana te ashtana kara sheke atuana keshe ke ana noko tene kashara koto kosheke enekata te te ana karo oko koto sheke anoko tana neke ashara tona kate kona kate ana kato reke ete ana te kana neke ata noko tua shekana noko kona neke etana kore ke ana no she anoko ana neko ana ne ke anoko ashe ke ana kana re she ko noko to na kati anoko to. They're calling it a bridge to new realities. Kanoko she kana ne auto to ashe to noko shoko are re ke anoko te nakana ne kanoko tikana kate ke tano te tanakana ne te ara oto te tashana tore ke aro oto Totora ne tanoko. Ne aranako tore ke anano toshe. Toshe anane ke atanoko. Ke ata ana tesha atano. Ashtatana no toshe ke atana. Teshana ke atano kotoshe. Ke toshe anano kotore etiara asha. Ashada katanoko kore etiara. Ekera toshe ana. Esto anane te atano tore ne. Torare te ashana to toshoku ada nekata na neke ashatono toshia nakato noko toko anane. You may be challenged in the sense of meeting your fears of where you're at with the new that is being presented to you. And so they're assisting you with moving out of these fears, so that you can move forward with the highest opportunities that are being presented to you at this time. So this is what we're going to work on in the extended transmission, of really aligning you to come to the highest realization outside of these fears, apprehensions, and a sense of maybe a nervousness of moving into all of this new reality, right? Because you don't want to move forward from a place of fear, because that's going to create more of a karmic situation. Okay, so you want to come into this with as much openness, acceptance, awareness that you can, right? That you are coming at this with curiosity rather than fear, okay? Along with this, I have been guided to offer you all the Akashic Enlightenment Truth Seminars. So I'm doing this live today as we're part of the moon cycle, and I know all of you like this live connection. So I'm going to do these Akashic Enlightenment Truth seminars as a way to connect with you live on Zoom, answering all of your questions. So whether you need guidance, you have esoteric knowledge questions, questions on Asian medicine, or you are needing, a healing work question. Again, you're going to be in a live platform, so as long as you're comfortable with whatever's coming through to be shared and benefited by all, then bring all of those questions, and this will be once a month. We'll just do a 90-minute meeting like I do with the class sessions, as well as the other events that I do are usually 90 minutes. You can sign up on Patreon, and we can do this once a month. And then there can be a backlog of all of the lives. So if you want to go back and listen to it again, you can listen to it, or if you miss one, you can go back and listen to it. So this way we can have more of a Q&A, live question and answer, and I'll channel in and bring through everything that you are requesting. In Akashic Enlightenment, if there's light language that comes through, I'll bring that. If there's the Aqualorian Crystal and Light Healing, I will bring that. So you can go ahead and sign up for that on my Patreon, as well as the regular memberships for the extended transmissions of the moon transmissions, right? So the new moon and the full moon, equinox, eclipses, I put all of that on there in an easy membership format for you. And if you feel like joining the the Gateway Guardian Angelics, we're still doing those sessions. We're meeting on Fridays at 11 a.m. Pacific and connecting with Metatron, Michael, and the rest of the Guardian Angelics, the Seraphim. Beautiful sessions. So if you feel called to that, you can go ahead and join that as well. And of course, if you need any personal guidance, which I know a lot of you have been needing that, and you need some clearing or anything in that spectrum, you can sign up for the Shamanic Akashic Record reading, the personal sessions, as well as I do still the Akashic Aura light language sessions, or you can get your own Aqualorian Crystal and Light Healing session, as well as, a lot of light workers are being activated now, and there's also the Akashic Enlightenment trainings. So if you feel called to work with Akashic Enlightenment and do this work, then wonderful. Okay, we can train you for that, and you can start channeling through the frequencies and the guidance through yourself, for yourself and for others, if you want to be a practitioner doing such sessions with other people. Okay, and of course, if you're local here at Sausalito, you can come in for the Asian medicine sessions, which I do on the table here, as well as running the Aqualorian Crystal and Light Healing. All right, and if all of this is new to you and you don't even know what I'm talking about, I recommend starting with the Akashic Enlightenment books, and those are available on Amazon. It's a good place to start. So I hope you are all enjoying this amazing monumental awakening time that we are in, and I hope that you're able to connect in with your Akashic Enlightenment, your Akashic guidance, and follow through on your highest path. And I will place all the links for all the things I just talked about below, as well as the link to the extended transmission. So I wish all of you a happy Thanksgiving. For those of you that are in the United States, Thanksgiving is next Thursday. So I hope that you enjoy that. And I look forward to seeing all of you in the live Q&A, which is, the first one is next Friday, the 26th. So while you're on holiday, we can all gather together and do that. All right, so lots of love and light. I hope you're enjoying your journey, and bye for now.